Let us start the program with prayers. Who is going to repeat after me? Who has joined first today? Must be Vishruta. Vishruta, can you repeat? Yeah, okay. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnuhu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Thank you, Vishruta. Today we will start the Vishnu Sahasranamam, the second part. First part is over. Dhyana slokas are over. You can practice yourself at home. Now we will start with the second part, the actual 1000 namas of Vishnu. Vishruta can repeat, okay? But we will take first 5 slokas today, okay? First, I will make you to pronounce, okay? Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro.
Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro.
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu.
Bhuta Bhavya Bhuvat Prabhu.
Bhutakrit
Bhutakrit
Bhutabhrit Bhavo.
Bhutabhrit Bhavo.
Bhutatma
Bhutatma
Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Okay, now we will chant. Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro.
Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro.
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu.
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu.
Bhutakrit Bhutabhrit Bhavo.
Bhutakrit Bhavo.
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Once more. Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro.
Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro.
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu.
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu.
Bhutakrit Bhutabhrit Bhavo.
Bhutakrit Bhavo.
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Second one. Bhutatma
Bhutatma
Paramatma
Paramatma
Cha Muktanam
Cha Muktanam
Paramagatihi.
Paramagatihi.
Avyaya
Avyaya
Purusha Sakshi
Purusha Sakshi
Kshetrajnokshara
Kshetragyochara
Evacha.
Evacha.
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
Muktanam Paramagatihi.
Muktanam Paramagatihi.
Avyaya Purusha Sakshi
अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
साक्षी अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च
भूतात्मा परमात्मा च
भूतात्मा परमात्मा च
मुक्तानां परमागतिः
मुक्तानां परमागतिः
अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च
थर्ड वन योगो योगविदां
योगो योगो योगविदां
नेता प्रधान
नेता प्रधान
पुरुषेश्वरः
पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपु
नारसिंहवपु
श्रीमान्
श्रीमान्
केशव
केशव
पुरुषोत्तमः
पुरुषोत्तमः
योगो योगविदां नेता
योगो योगविदां नेता
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
योगो योगविदां नेता
योगो योगविदां नेता
प्रधानः पुरुषेश्वरः
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
फोर्थ वन सर्व सर्व
सर्व सर्व
शिवस्ताणु
शिवस्तानु
भूतादिर्
भूतादिर्
निधिरव्ययः
निधिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो
संभवो भावनो
भर्ता प्रभव
कर्ता प्रभव
प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभुरीश्वरः
सर्व सर्व शिवस्ताणुर्
सर्व सर्व शिवस्तानु
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
सर्व सर्व शिवस्ताणुर्
सर्व सर्व शिवस्तानुर्
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
फिफ्थ वन स्वयंभू शंभु
स्वयंभू शंभु
रादित्य
आदित्य
पुष्कराक्षो
पुष्कराक्षो
महास्वनः
महास्वनः
अनादिर्निधनो
अनादिर्निधनो
धाता विधाता
धाता विधाता
धातुरुत्तमः
धातुरुत्तमः
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्य
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
अनादिर्निधनो धाता
अनादिर्निधनो धाता
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्य
स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्य
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
अनादिर्निधनो धाता
अनादिर्निधनो धाता
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः.
Thank you, Vishruta. These 5 slokas we will take up with everybody. Today, who's are all chanting? Next class, others can chant. Okay. So, who is going to be next?
Amma, can I do? I am Virat.
Yeah, Virat. Virat, after Virat, you can do. Okay, Vaishnavi? Virat, ready?
Yes, Amma.
Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro.
Om Vishwam Vishnut Vashatkaro
Bhuta Bhavya
Bhuta Bhavya
Bhavat Prabhu.
Bhavat Prabhu
Bhuta Krit
Bhuta Krit
Bhuta Bhrit Bhavo
Bhuta Vrit Bhavo
Bhutatma
Bhutatma
Bhuta Bhavanah.
Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Okay, now we'll chant. Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro
Om Vishwam Vishnut Vashatkaro
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu
Bhuta Bhavya Prabhu
Bhavat Prabhu
Bhavat Prabhu
Bhuta Krit Bhuta Bhrit Bhavo
Bhuta Krit Bhuta Vrit Bhavo
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanah.
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Once more.
Okay.
Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro
Om Vishwam Vishnut Vashatkaro
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu
Bhuta Bhavya Prabhu
Bhavat Prabhu
Bhavat Prabhu
Bhuta Grit Bhuta Bhrit Bhavo
Bhuta Krit Bhuta Vrit Bhavo
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanah.
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Second sloka. Bhutatma
Bhutatma
Paramatma
Paramatma
Cha Muktanam
Tamuktanam
Paramagatihi
Paramagatihi.
Avyaya
Avyaya
Purusha Sakshi
Purusakshakshi
Kshetrajnokshara
Chetnyaknyokshara
Evacha
Evacha.
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
Muktanam Paramagatihi
Tanam Paramagatihi.
Avyaya Purusha Sakshi
Avyaya Purusakshakshi
Kshetrajnokshara Evacha
Kshetrajnyoshara Evacha.
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
Muktanam Paramagatihi
Muktanam Paramagatihi.
Avyaya Purusha Sakshi
Avyaya Purusha Sakshi
Kshetrajnokshara Evacha
Kshetrajnyoshara Evacha.
Kshetrajnokshara.
Kshetrajnyoshara Evacha.
Correct. Third one. Yogo Yoga Vidam
योगो योगविदां
नेता प्रधान
नेता प्रधान
पुरुषेश्वरः
पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपु
नारसिंहवपु
श्रीमान् केशव
श्रीमान् केशव
पुरुषोत्तमः
पुरुषोत्तमः
योगो योगविदां नेता
योगो योगविदां नेता
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
योगो योगविदां नेता
योगो योगविदां नेता
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
फोर्थ वन सर्व शर्व
सर्व शर्व
शिवस्ताणुर्
शिवस्तानुर्
भूतादिर्
भूतादिर्
निधिरव्ययः
नितिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो
संभवो भावनो
भर्ता
भर्ता
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभव प्रभुरीश्वरः
सर्व शर्व शिवस्ताणुर्
सर्व सर्व शिवानस्तुर्
सर्व शर्व शिव all you have to press sha double sha is there double she is there okay sarva sharva shivastanur
सर्व शर्व शिवस्थानुर्
bhutadir nidhiravyayah
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
sambhavo bhavano bharta
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
prabhavah prabhurishwarah
प्रभव प्रभुरीश्वरः
sarva sharva shivastanur
सर्व शर्व शिवस्थानुर्
bhutadir nidhiravyayah
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभव प्रभुरीश्वरः
फिफ्थ वन स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
स्वयंभूर शंभुरादित्य
पुष्कराक्षो
पुष्कराक्षो
महास्वनः
महास्वनः
अनादिर्निधनो
अनादिर्निधनो
धाता विधाता
धाता विधाता
धातुरुत्तमः
धातुर उत्तमः
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
स्वयंभूतासुरानित्य
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
स्वयंभूषम्भुरानित्य
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
अनादिर्निधनो धाता
अनादिनितरो दाता
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
स्वयंभूषम्भुरादित्य
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
अनादिर्निधनो धाता
अनादिनितरो दाता
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
थैंक यू विराट Next, Vaishnavi.
Yes, Amma. Amma, can we
Yeah.
chant on our own?
You know already?
Yes, Amma.
Okay, then let me hear. Come on, start.
ॐ विश्वं विष्णुर्वषट्कारो भूतभव्य भवत्प्रभुः भूतकृद्भूतभृद्भावो भूतात्मा भूतभावनः भूतात्मा परमात्मा च मुक्तानां परमा गतिः अव्ययपुरुषः साक्षी क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च योगो योगविदां नेता प्रधानपुरुषेश्वरः नारसिंहवपुः श्रीमान् केशव पुरुषोत्तमः सर्वशर्वशिवस्थाणुर्भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः सम्भवो भावनो वर्ता प्रभव प्रभुरीश्वरः स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्य पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः अनादिनिधनो दाता विधाता धातुरुत्तमः.
Very nice. You are chanting every day?
Amma,
Are you chanting? Yeah.
yes,
Huh?
Amma. We
Yes, okay,
chant
very
every day.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, now next Vedant. Vedant has asked. Vedant, you can repeat. Okay, ready?
Ready.
First, I will make you to read, okay? Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro
विश्वं विष्णुर्वषट्कारो
Bhuta Bhavya
भूतभव्य
Bhavat Prabhu
भवत्प्रभुः
Bhutakrit
भूतकृत्
Bhutabhrit Bhavo
भूतभृद्भावो
Bhutatma
भूतात्मा
Bhuta Bhavanah.
भूतभावनः.
Now we will chant. Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro
विष्णुं विष्णुर्वषट्कारो
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu
भूतभव्य भवत्प्रभुः
Bhutakrit Bhutabhrit Bhavo
भूतकृत् भूतभृद्भावो
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanah.
भूतात्मा भूतभावनः.
Once more. Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro
ॐ विष्णुं विश्वं विष्णुर्वषट्कारो
Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu
भूतभव्य भवत्प्रभुः
Bhutakrit Bhutabhrit Bhavo
भूतकृत् भूतभृद्भावो
Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanah.
भूतात्मा भूतभावनः.
Next line, second sloka. Bhutatma
भूतात्मा
Paramatma
परमात्मा
Cha Muktanam
च मुक्तानां
Paramagatihi
परमागतिः
Avyaya
अव्यय
Purusha Sakshi
पुरुष साक्षी
Kshetrajnokshara
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर
Evacha.
एव च.
Vedant, you can read Devanagari. Hindi Lipi, you can read. Are you reading from the screen or you have a book?
I'm reading the screen above.
From the screen. That means Hindi you can read. Hindi Lipi you can read. Huh?
Yes, Amma.
Okay, very good, very good. Now we will chant second sloka. Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
भूतात्मा परमात्मा च
Muktanam Paramagatihi
मुक्तानां परमागतिः
Avyayah Purusha Sakshi
अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
Kshetrajnokshara Evacha.
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च.
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha
भूतात्मा परमात्मा च
मुक्तानां परमागतिः
मुक्तानां परमागतिः
अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च
क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च
नेक्स्ट वन योगो योगविदां
योगो योगविदां
नेता प्रधान
ने- नेता प्रधान
पुरुषेश्वरः
पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपु
नारसिंहवपु
श्रीमान् केशव
श्रीमान् केशव
पुरुषोत्तमः
पुरुषोत्तमः
योगो योगविदां नेता
योगो योगविदां नेता
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपुः श्रीमान्
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
योगो योगविदां नेता
योगो योगविदां नेता
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः
नारसिंहवपुः श्रीमान्
नारसिंहवपु श्रीमान्
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः
फोर्थ श्लोका सर्व शर्व
सर्वशर्व
शिवस्ताणुर्
शिवस्तानुर्
भूताधिर्
भूतादिर्
निधिरव्ययः
निधिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो
सम्भवो भावनो
भर्ता प्रभव
प्रभः प्रभव
प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभुरीश्वरः
सर्व शिवस्ताणुर्
सर्वशर्व शिवस्थानुर्
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
सर्व शिवस्ताणुर्
सर्वशर्व शिवस्थानुर्
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः
संभवो भावनो भर्ता
सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता
प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः
प्रभव प्रभुरीश्वरः
फिफ्थ वन स्वयंभू शंभु
स्वयंभू शंभु
रादित्य
रादित्य
पुष्कराक्षो
पुष्कराक्ष
महास्वनः
महास्वनः
अनादिर्निधनो
अनाथिन्निधनो
धाता
धाता
विधाता
विधाता
धातुरुत्तमः
धातुरुत्तमः
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
अनादिनिधनो धाता
अनादिनिधनो दाता
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
स्वयंभू शंभुरादित्य
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः
अनाधिनिधनो धाता
अनाधिनिधनो दाता
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः.
विधाता धातुरुत्तमः.
Very good. Thank you, Vedant. Practice yourself. I'll post it in the group. Okay. And you have a book in your home? You have a book?
Yes,
Vedant,
ma'am, I have.
you have a book? Okay. Then so you can see that book and chant with the chanting which I post. Okay. Practice all the 5 slokas. Thank you. Now I am handing over to
Okay.
Sudha ma'am. Not Sudha, actually Hema ma'am. She will
Yes.
tell a story now. Yeah.
Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. Very patiently you taught them and very well chanted children. Today we have a new student with us, Nitesh. Nitesh. So we welcome you, Nitesh, to your group. Tell hi to him, everybody. You just wave a hand. And yes, Nitesh, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I actually
Yes.
unmuted myself.
Yes, Nitesh. So, Nitesh, welcome to our Samskriti class. Today is your first class. And I would like to know from where you are, which city, which school. Can you tell something about yourself?
Ma'am, actually, my name is Virdesh and I am currently staying in Chennai, Tirunelveli. And I am from Chennai. My school is in GK Shetty. I am studying in 8th standard D section in GK Shetty Vivekananda Vidyalaya school in Ambattur. And
Yeah, that's nice. So we look forward to your participation in the class. So you see how it is going on today. So now we are going to go into story time. Okay, Nitesh? Yes, you can mute yourself. Thank you. Welcome to Nitesh. So today we are going to hear a story about Lord Ganesha. We have had lots of stories of Ganesha over the last 2.5 years, isn't it? So I searched for a story which I think would not have been told till now on Lord Ganesha. I'll be showing you a video and telling you the story about it. Now, this is the story about Ganesha and the moon. How many of you have heard the story? Raise your hands. Very nice. So, you'll be familiar with this story. Ganesha and the moon. Okay. So, on Ganesh Chaturthi day, everybody makes, modaks and laddus for Lord Ganesha. And Lord Ganesha comes and all over and eats the laddus and, the modak and different varieties that we make. Tomorrow we are all going to make. So Ganesha comes on what? Comes on his Vahana, Mushika Vahana. And one day he ate. He ate a lot of laddus and a lot of modaks. And whereby he was so full. He says, oh my, I'm so full. He tells to his Vahana, I cannot eat anymore. Come, let us go back to our home. So, okay, they stop eating and they start going home. Ganesha has eaten so much that the Moshak says, you become so heavy, I can't even walk properly. But somehow he carries Ganesha. On the way, he sees a huge cobra. The moment he sees a cobra, the Moshaka started trembling. And he trembles so violently that Ganesha falls down. He falls on the back straight on the floor. And he gets up and says, oh, ouch, my whole body is aching. His Vahana says, I'm sorry, I did not, do it on intention. Anyway, Ganesha dusts himself, says, doesn't matter. I know you didn't, mean to drop me. It's not your fault. Forget it. Let us go back. He tries to get back again on the Vahana and he sees on top the moon is laughing. The moon has seen everything and he found it extremely amusing. What a sight. A plump, pot-bellied Ganesha tumbling off the little Mushika Vahana. And he's laughing and laughing. He's not able to control his laughter. Ganesha starts getting angry. He says, Chandra, are you laughing at me? Stop laughing. Otherwise, you will pay for it. But Chandra, the moon, has been tickled. His funny bone has been tickled. He continues to laugh. Ha, ha, ho, ho. He's laughing. Tears are streaming from his eyes and he's laughing. Ganesha waits for some time and he gets so angry that he hurls a battle axe at the moon with full force, full might. He flings it at it. The axe goes and pierces the moon right in the chest. And the bright moon starts to fade. So in this mythological story, on those days, the moon used to shine as like Purnima, full moon every day. All 14 days, all 31 days of the month, the moon used to be shining brightly. But now, when the axe went and hit the moon started losing its shine and completely it has lost its luster. Okay. And the light started dying. At that time, the gods looked to the heaven in surprise and say, my God, what's happened? The moon is not shining anymore. Where is the moon? He's disappeared. Why are the heavens in darkness? They say, did somebody kill the light in him? They look down at the earth and they see Ganesha looking angry and shaking a fist at the sky. And they understand that something must have happened. Chandra must have done something to offend Ganesha. So he has diminished his light completely. So they decide, all of them, that let's go down and let's calm down Ganesha. The gods go and hear from him what and all had happened. And, they stood there and they stood in front of the furious Ganesha. And they tell him, please forgive him. Give Chandra his brightness back. The world needs it. The world will be lost without the light at night. Ganesha is still angry. He says, no, let him laugh. Let him, now where is his laughter? Let him continue to laugh. So the gods decide, okay, we will wait. Ganesha will cool down. So they waited for some time next to him quietly. And when they saw Ganesha's anger doesn't last, slowly his anger is going down, they again request him, please restore his light. Chandra is the moon's light. Ganesha, okay, he accepts. Since all the gods, have come, all the great gods have come. So he says, okay, I will do it. But he is, keeping something back. He still wants his revenge. So he says, okay, I will give back the light to Chandra, but he will remember his laughter for the rest of his life. He will not shine bright and full like he used to previously shine all year round, bright and round. No, he will slowly grow in brightness. And one night of the fortnight, he will be his old self. Then his brightness will begin to fade until there is none left like tonight. So Amavase and Purnima, full moon and no moon. Gods knew that they could not ask for anything more. So they accepted, okay, that will be fine. At least let the moon shine partially and fully on one day. And Ganesha says, Chandra is so proud and thinks he is so beautiful and everybody looks up and, always is amazed and praises beauty. But Ganesha says that if anybody sees him on a Chaturthi, he will be wrongfully accused of some doing, something which he has not done. It's like a curse that Ganesha put on Chandra. So usually, you must have heard your grandmothers and all that saying, don't look at the moon on Chaturthi day. And Ganesh Chaturthi day also, they don't look at the moon. I mean, this is a story. Such a story is told to us. So he says that nobody will, on one day, people will not want to even look at him, look at his beauty. So poor Chandra, he has nothing to do, but he has to accept his fate. He slowly gets right. 14 days, what happens? Waxing and waning of the moon. He becomes full and he becomes completely dull on one day. And nobody looks at the moon at Ganesh Chaturthi or on any Chaturthi day for the fear of Ganesha's curse. So this was the story of Lord Ganesha and the moon. And over here, definitely children, this is a mythological story. So don't, when your science teacher teaches you waxing and waning of the moon, do not go and challenge it. That there is a scientific explanation, and this is Vedanta is type that maybe Ganesha acts as a reason for craters on the moon. Yes, we can imagine. It is up to our imagination. Yes. So this is how it is said that the waxing and the waning, growing and the diminishing of the moon was created. Initially, moon was shining bright all the time. So I have just one question because we have to proceed to the next section. What have you learned from the story? What moral lesson? Who will answer?
Amma, Ganesh, Sai Nishant.
Sai Nishant, yes.
Amma, we should never tease each other by saying that you did a mistake.
Okay,
Should
good. Yes, anybody else?
Amma,
Yes, Venkat Hanshit.
Ma'am, we should not be proud that what we have.
We'll not be proud of our looks. Anybody else who's got a different?
Ma'am, this is
Ma'am?
Nitika.
Yes.
Ma'am, so you should never be overconfident or proud.
Okay. Anybody else? I think Vishruta raised her hand. Vishruta?
Mom, we should not lose our temper. We should also not lose our temper and
Very good. Very good. So
Someone
there's
is
so
like
many
this.
different angles. We should not lose our temper. We should not be vain and proud of what we are. If somebody falls down, stumbles, or makes a mistake, we should go and help them rather than standing and laughing. It's a wrong thing to do, no? We should not laugh at other person's misfortune, definitely. So many things, a small story, mythological story, but so much of learning is there in the story. So thank you, children. With this, I hand over the space to Sudha ma'am and Soumya ma'am.
So you had that nice story of Ganesha and Moon. We continue with the Ganesh Chaturthi celebrations. So Hanshit will, for 2 minutes, will present something about Ganesh Chaturthi. After that, Rakshita will sing a song. Then we'll start making the Ganesh idol. Okay, Hanshit.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the host disabled participant screen share.
Hmm. 1 minute. Can we do it? Soumya, from here, can we do it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how to share.
Hanshit.
Try now, Hanshit.
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Yeah. Put it on slideshow.
Yes, ma'am, I kept it, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to tell the story of Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi is also called as Vinayak Chavati. It is the birthday of Lord Ganesha. He's the head of Ganas. That's why he is called as Ganapati. He is the son of Lord Shiva and Parvati. It is celebrated in Bhadrapada Masam Chavati, usually between August 28th to September 15th.
Change the slide. Hanshit, change the slide. It's not changing.
Go to the next slide, Hanshit.
Next slide. Press slideshow from beginning on top. It will come.
I kept it, ma'am.
Okay, go to next slide. Click on the next slide.
Yes, ma'am, I kept it.
Hanshit, I think you have shared your, presentation screen, not your screen, slide view.
Yeah. Just stop the share and share your PPT.
Yes, ma'am, I was sharing the PPT. Is it now visible?
Yes, go to next slide. Second slide. Yes, now it's visible. Keep moving the slide, okay? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
continue.
Lord Ganesha's birth. Do you know that Lord Ganesha was a small puppet made by Lord Parvati and was given life and was to guard outside the house. Once when Lord Shiva came and asked, let me go, Lord Ganesha denied. Lord Shiva became angry and with his trishul he cut it down Lord Ganesha's neck. Now Parvati Devi became angry and asked Lord Shiva to give him back life. But Lord Shiva told that we cannot do. But all the gods told that within some time if we get a boy's head we can keep it to Lord Ganesha and give him life. Like that, he told his Ganas, but they only found an elephant's head and brought to Lord Ganesha. Thus, our Lord Ganesha got his elephant's head. Do you know why should we not see the moon on Ganesh Chaturthi? One day, when Lord Ganesha was going on his Vahan, Mushika saw a big snake and fell down from his back. Lord Ganesha fell down and was hurt. Seeing this, Moon laughed at him very loudly. Lord Ganesh denied, but he was trying to catch the snake and tie it like a belt. Again, Lord Chandra was laughing. Now, Ganesh took it serious and throwed his trunk on the Lord Moon. Then his brightness faded and slowly he came down and asked that Lord Ganesha, I'm sorry that I laughed at you. Sorry, please give me back my light. Lord Ganesh thought for some time and gave him his light, but he told that no one should see you on Ganesh Chaturthi and you will not shine as bright you were shining before. Like that, we should not see the Ganesh Chaturthi. Did you know our Ganesh, Lord Ganesh only wrote the Mahabharatam? Thank you. Have a good Ganesh Chaturthi.
Thank you, Hanshit. You gave a different version of the story that I told, and it was equally similar but equally interesting. Thank you.
Okay. Rakshita, you sing that song?
Unmute yourself, Rakshita.
Good morning to everyone. Today I am singing a song. गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणीशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीक्षाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवयाय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्रकलचैत्रे गुरुदैवसदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्रे परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाया गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमन्दाय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीक्षाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. Thank you to everyone.
Very nice. Rakshita, you sang very well. Okay. Now you all be ready with your clay.
Okay. So we will start with. Okay, all of you are ready. If you want, you can place a newspaper or a waste paper on your table so that you don't spoil your table. Okay. So I will slightly lower my screen so that you can also see my table. So let's start with this small sized ball of the clay. Roll it, and we'll first make the platform or pedestal to place our Ganesha. Okay. So make a small ball of this size, and we will press it down. Okay. Yeah. Press it down. You can also use a roller pin if you have, or just flatten it out so that we can make the seat for placing our Ganesha. Okay. So depending upon the size of the Ganesha that you want to make, I have taken a lemon sized ball. So depending upon the size of the Ganesha that you want to make, you can make the pedestal. So look at this. So this I have placed down. Okay. 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 Once this is done, just let me know, one or two of you, once this step is done. Take 1 minute or 2 minutes to do this.
Mama, can we do our own Ganesha?
Sure, you can try. Just see how we are doing. Okay, try to do this, and you can also do your version of Ganesha. It's okay, but try to learn from this. Okay, I'm going to show a simple version so that all of you can try. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is okay.
Yes.
So now once this pedestal is done, we will take a cylindrical shape. Okay, roll it, take a little more clay and roll it into a cylindrical shape. Okay, you can in fact take a thick one, because this is going to be the legs and thighs of Lord Ganesha. You can again, okay, you can again take this size of the clay. Try to roll it into a cylinder. Roll it in such a way that the part in the middle is a little thick and the two ends are a little thin compared to the center. Okay. Is anybody asking something? Okay. So roll it like this, a thick, okay, thick one, and the same, and place it like this. Okay. If you are not talking to me, please go on mute so that you do not confuse the others. You have to place the cylinder like this, okay, around the pedestal. Okay, and the center part needs to be a little thick. Towards the end, what you can do is just squeeze it here to make the padam or the foot of Lord Ganesha. Okay, so it's basically the thighs and the legs of Lord Ganesha. The center part is thick, and when it is going towards the foot, just slightly press it out to make the shape of a foot. Okay, like this. And in the center, you can press it to make it a little thick. Okay, are we done here? So this is the second step. Now we will take small balls, not very big ones, small balls, and again make a size cylinder, and I want you to make a shape like this. If you look at this, leaf kind of a widened on the top and little thin on the bottom, something like this. Okay, so this is basically going to be our Ganesha's dhoti. Okay, so how are we going to place it? We are going to place it like this, right? Okay, do you see this? A little bit, the slightly thin part should come on the outside near the foot. Place it like this, and the remaining you place it inside like this, just on top of the thigh and the foot itself. Okay, like this. Similarly, for the other side also, we will take a little bit clay. If you think I'm doing it fast, stop me and ask me. Okay, I hope you're all following and doing it.
Ma'am, I didn't catch the last part. How to make it?
I'm making it again, Nitika. see, you have to make something like this, a triangle shape. Okay, make a
Okay.
triangle kind of a shape with your clay, and then place it like this. The the narrow side should come on the outside. Okay, and then the narrow side paste it like this on the outside, and the remaining should go inside like this. Okay, so that this appears like your dhoti. This is Ganesha's foot, legs, foot, and this is the dhoti that we have placed it on top of his legs. Okay, once we finish it, you can do minor slight modifications and then lines, and then that will give you the proper shape. Okay, till
And
now
not
we have
up
done
to
till
this.
here.
I'm doing the other one.
Okay, yeah, do it, no problem. Just place the foot should be like this. Just press it, and everybody should have got this. Okay, and when you are pasting, make sure the joints you are covering with the clay, so that when it dries it doesn't come out. Okay, so try to join the joints like this. Okay, just merge the two attachments together so that they don't come out separately when it is dry. So now we are done with the base, or the foot and the thighs and legs of Lord Ganesha. Now next we will move on to make his stomach. Lord Ganesha is known for his big belly. So we will take a slightly bigger ball. Okay, this size. Roll it nicely. Roll it into a ball, and okay, you all have a ball like this. It can be a little bigger also. I'm taking a little more clay so that make a smooth ball, and we will place this ball in this place here. Okay, in the center. And when you place it, make sure that you in the back side you join it. Okay, otherwise what will happen, when the idol dries, these parts will come out separately. So when you place this ball in the center, slightly merge it in the back, and then to give it a realistic shape, instead of it keeping it as a ball, slightly press it so that it is a flattened ball. Okay, and stick it to the sides. Okay, this is done. Now take a smaller ball. Okay, to make the chest. Okay, now we have the stomach ready. Now we'll take a slightly smaller ball. First roll it into a ball, but later we will make it into something similar to a rectangle like this, or a oval, just a flattened elliptical, or try to make
Oval
this
shape
shape.
ball.
Okay, this again we will place it here. Okay, place it here and give it a push so that it gets placed properly to the body. And from the back, just press it so that it gives you the realistic shape. And from the back you have to make sure you merge it with the ball that is underneath. Okay, so that this doesn't separate and come out. Okay, so this is your chest. So you can also make a slightly press in the middle to give that shape. Slightly press in the middle so that you can later draw a mala, or some anything that you want to draw. And slightly flatten it on the sides so that it should not be protruding outside, because we have not kept the head yet. Okay, so now we will take another ball. Okay, for the head. Okay, Just make sure that this is slightly flattened. It should not be, the chest should not be very tall. Okay, it should just be with the stomach. And then we'll take another ball for the face. This is the size I'm taking, and again roll it out. Stop me if you're stuck somewhere. But when you're pasting, make sure that you join it, join each part, okay? And now in the center, we will place the face. Place it, and in the back side, make sure that you have slightly pressed it so that it sticks to the layer. Okay, so stick it separately. Okay, now we have the head ready. Okay, now before we move on to the rest, let's create two cylinders for the arms. Okay, two cylinders for the arms like this. And where will this go? This will go right here near your chest. Okay, you can stick it to the back, bring it to the front. Okay, the right hand, okay, the one that has come like this, you slightly twist it so that it appears like he is blessing you. Okay, and you have to slightly twist and make a hand like this and give a slight press here so that it appears like your palm. Okay, this is on one side. Give it a nice, stick it to the sides and make sure it doesn't, because once it is dry it might come out. Okay, so because we are sticking different parts, so no, this is how they come. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, for you, so the Ganesha's right hand, it should be slightly press it here so that it gives you, it appears as if he is blessing us. Now we are moving on to the next arm. Similar sized cylindrical clay you will take. Okay, again flatten it out. From back side it should come. Okay, back side, paste it on back side of chest, you paste it. And again when it comes to the front, and tell me, what does he hold on his left hand?
Modak.
Modak, exactly. So this is how you give a press here so that he can hold his modak in this. Okay, so till whatever we have done, just make sure you have placed all the parts.
I've only done till here. I need to do the hands.
Do it slowly, Anitika, no problem. Do it slowly. Okay, till that time, rest of you, please join your head, hands, arms, everything, merge it, with each shape so that they are not separate. Okay, otherwise when it dries, the shapes will all come off separately. So if you have stuck the hands here, make sure it is well merged with the chest. Okay, and if you have made hands, you can slightly move the clay to make sure where you want to show. And if you give a press here, it becomes, there is a slight curve that you can give to the palm for him to hold the modak. Okay, so we made the pedestal and then the legs, and we have made the dhoti, the stomach, chest, head and hands are made. So try to bring it to this shape. Okay, now, yeah, if most of you have done till here, I will move on to the trunk. People who have already done this, you can make a cylinder, small cylinder, to make something like a trunk. Should be a small cylinder. Okay, again wide at the top and roll it like a trunk in the bottom. The bottom should be narrow and the top can be little wide. Okay, so this we will stick to the center and you will try to again merge it with the ball that we are using as the head. Okay, so it should not be separately seen that we have stuck to it. So just press it into it and then after that make the shape of the trunk. Okay, you can also make the tusk out of this. Okay, be careful when you do it not to disturb the other parts that you have already done. Okay, okay, and now we have only a few more things to do. Okay, we need ears, eyes, that's it, right? Okay, let's make ears. Take very small balls and make something like a press. Give it a press. Give it a press and make something like a petal and stick to the sides. After sticking, you can give it the shape you want, right? Like, you can give it a shape like this. Okay, take a small ball, give it a press and stick to the, I'm slightly turning so that I place it properly. Stick to the sides and give the shape to the ears, right? It is like a petal of a leaf. That's how it looks. So try to give the shape the best possible that you can. Okay. If you find you can slightly give it a press here and there to give that perfect shape. Okay. Once this is done, okay, we can make. I'm rolling these small, okay, cylinders, okay, cylindrical shape, and place it here and roll it. Okay, to make the turban or mukut. This, it is totally up to you how you want to do it. It's just all up to your creativity. Okay, so I am making two small rings and then I'm going to place a mukut type. So just have a look. Okay, you can make more than this also. Okay, okay. Okay, I've made 3 layers of something like a turban, and on top of it I'm going to place the a design like a petal. Okay, okay, so it's done. Okay, now let's make the eyes. So with a sharp pencil or a sharp pointed toothpick or anything that you can use, you have, I'm using a back of a brush to draw the eyebrows and eyes. Okay, so just to give a shape. You know, usually Ganesha's eyebrows should be like this, slightly slanting like this. Okay, and you can also give the shape to the trunk. Okay, there are lines that you can see, right? So these you can give. You can also draw lines to the dhoti so that it looks like folds to make it look more realistic. Okay, and once it is done and a little dry, you can also paint this to make it even more colorful. Now I will place.
Ma'am, I've done it with manjal,
Very nice,
so
Nitika.
I don't think I want to paint it.
Yeah. So I'm using very small pieces of this clay. Okay. I'll press it into small petals to give the shape of a eye, and I will stick it here. Okay. Let me know if you're finding it difficult to follow. I can repeat. Okay. Do you see I have placed the eyes? If you can color it, it will be little more realistic. This thing also, it will appear more realistic. So you use small shapes of this clay, press it as a petal. It should appear like a leaf, and then stick it. This will look like a eye, and on top of this, even more smaller balls you can stick for the eyeballs. Okay, eyeballs. You can also use the black uh, ones that you get the shop, or you can also place this. If you want, you can also draw uh, I'm just giving a Vishnu Nama for Namam for our Ganesha. It is totally up to you how you want to decorate him. Okay. So this, and we should not forget one thing. The last thing that you can also make a, when you have time, you can also make a mouse vahana, right? I'm making a small modak to place in his palm.
Ma'am, should we
Outstation.
use Vibhuti and Paspu, sorry, Kumkum for the Vishnu thing?
Yeah, you can do that. Yes. Maybe you can let it dry slightly, and then on top of it you can place so that it stays. Okay. So I have placed the modak also, and for the palm that is blessing you, you can draw a very slight line to show finger demarcations. Okay. So this will, and then you just make sure after placing everything and pasting, just make sure all your parts are stuck properly so that when it dries it doesn't come out. Okay, so then you can also then we can also place here, right? If you want, you can draw a mala, or you can also make a small, uh, again a cylinder shaped mala you can prepare with the clay and try to place it as a mala or abharnam for our Ganesha idol. If you are finding it difficult, you can also draw it. Okay, once this is a little dry, you can also paint it. So all this mukut and all these things you can paint it as per your interest. Okay, so here I am trying to put a mala. Be very careful, don't disturb the structure that you have already made. Okay, and try to place a mala, or you can also do so by drawing a mala on top of the idol. So think we are complete, and after this it is like totally up to you and your creativity. You can do so many other things that you want to do. This is a very basic idol, Ganesha idol, that I have taught you to make. Okay, you can use your creativity to come up with more such idols. Just make sure it is all stuck properly so that it doesn't move, doesn't come out. So this is our
Nice.
little Ganesha idol for Ganesh Chaturthi is ready.
How many of you have completed?
How
Can
many
you
of
show
you have
one by one?
completed?
Yours? Who are all
Very
ready?
nice. Vishnuta's is nice. Oh, mommy, Uma ma'am's is very nice. Beautiful.
One by one.
One
show.
by one. Virat, you
yours is ready?
show. Nice,
Yes.
Virat. Can you lift it and show? Like with the plate only, don't.
Yes,
Beautiful,
very nice.
very nice, very nice, very nice.
Amma,
Who
this
else?
part of art art is like
It's
I had exams and I couldn't order nice.
Nishita is nice.
Okay, Hansh.
Yeah, Nitika is done with
Nitika with turmeric. It has come out very well.
Who else is ready?
Vedant is done with clay. Nice.
Different
Colorful.
colors.
Okay, Kushi is still doing.
If any, and by chance you have not completed, you can complete
Ha,
afterwards also.
do it.
Take a
Show.
photo and put it in the group. Oh, Kushi also has done beautifully.
Beautiful, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Also, all of you make it, color it, okay? Take your own time, finish it, and
And all of you post it in the group. We all
decorate,
want,
decorate, and then
after
post
the
on the
decoration. Okay?
post it on the group also. Okay.
Okay. So happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all. Nice.
Lovely. Yeah. Beautiful Ganesha made by Soumya and all the kids also. So, Lakshmi ma'am, we would like you to give us the closing prayers.
Thank you so much. Very nice.
Unmute yours.
Mute.
Soumya, you have made a beautiful Ganesha. No doubt we all will have Ganesha's blessings, including children and all of us. Definitely, tomorrow we will enjoy. All of you enjoy the Ganesh Chaturthi tomorrow. Okay, let us close it. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamasorma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, everybody.
If you just show your Ganeshas on top, I will take a screenshot. Just lift
Yeah, all
your
of you show your Ganesha. Yes.
Yes, whoever has finished. Yes, yes, Virat.
Your Ganesha is not seen, Virat.
Virat, I can't see. Uma ma'am, I can't see. Yeah, now I can see it. Nitesh, bring it a little bit to the center.
Vishuddha, yours
Vishuddha
also.
is not visible. Bring it to the center. Just see the screen. Yes. Rakshita, do you have a Ganesha? Hanchi, take it up a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Virat, your Ganesha is not visible. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, children. Namaste to all.
Amma, I added an Om symbol in front of it.
Om symbol. Oh, very good.
Amma, I already added the Moshika.
Oh.
Very nice.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, John. Very great idea. New Ganesha came to my house now.
Thank you.
We were doing in the childhood because of all of we also did today in the house. Thank you so much. Ma. My Nitesh has done. Thank God.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So all of you
Hari
finish your Ganeshas and put it on the group.
After